Hey, what's going on, everyone, and welcome back to another movie review. And the movie I'm going to take a look at right now is Encounter. Now, this one actually hits Amazon Prime Video on December 10th, this Friday. So if this is a movie that interests you, or whatever I talk about, whether I like it or not, if this is something that interests you, that's where it's going to be playing. And so go check it out. It's also currently in select theaters. So this one stars Riz Ahmed as a father that takes his two sons and they embark on a journey as he tries to protect them from an alien threat that he knows is going on, but it seems like no one else does. He is also a veteran that suffers from PTSD, and so his therapist, or I forgot who Octavia Spencer plays, but she's the one that kind of looks after him every so often, and so she says that, like, hey, listen, his PTSD is very bad. It's so I wouldn't really believe anything that he says. Like, please take it with a grain of salt. And so when he's going around saying there's this alien threat, everyone else is just like, no, that's crazy talk. But we see, obviously, at the beginning of the film that there is something going on, and he's the only one that's trying to convince people that there is. So it's a lot of movie to describe, but that is basically what we're dealing with. So, going into this, I never saw like a trailer for it. I never really heard about it. I never like knew Riz Ahmed was doing this. It's just one of those things that it just kind of snuck up from under me, and I wanted to give it a shot because I like Riz Ahmed. So I like this film. It's not like anything mind blowing. I'm not gonna really want to rewatch it again. I don't think it's awful. It's just like, I kind of like it. It's definitely got a lot of elements in it that made the film worth watching. But I can understand if people don't really care for it or kind of bash it, because some people might see this as a insensitive look on PTSD and really just doesn't take it seriously, and it's just using this as a ploy for the plot, and that's not right, because there's a lot of people that suffer from it in real life, and I understand that. I don't know if that's like an actual criticism people have, but I'm assuming if the movie is rated very low with some people, that might be one of the main problems with them. So I can understand that. For me personally, I just saw it as that was just him, and it is something that should be taken seriously. And I didn't think like they, made it offensive or anything. So that's just my viewpoint. Is it a film to watch for like a character piece or a character study on PTSD in veterans? No, absolutely not. Do not just watch this for a better like understanding of that. I just viewed it as that was just a part of him. One of the things I liked about it was director Michael Pierce kind of had a Taylor Sheridan feel to this film. It felt very gritty and visceral at times, really kind of heart-stopping with some of the sequences, really dropping everything in the sound design except for like the action that's happening, really making you feel like you're a part of the scene, and the threat levels are high in this film in every situation that he gets in, Riz Ahmed's character or the two sons. It was really heart-pounding, and I thought it was a thrilling adventure for sure when it comes to just pure direction and pacing and entertainment value. That was really well done. And like I said, it kind of reminded me of like Taylor Sheridan and how he kind of makes visceral, kind of gritty type of stories and characters. And I don't know, I kind of had this feel for me. It's not just because it was a large part of it was in desert. I just thought, just from a filmmaking perspective, that's the way it kind of felt. Riz Ahmed's also really great. He's great in most things, and so him being this father and like really showing the love that he has for his two sons, while also going through a lot when it comes to like separating from their mother, and everything that he does suffer from mentally. I thought it was a really just kind of like powerful and kind of this emotional force that he brought to the story. And I honestly think if his performance was not like as good as it is, I don't think the movie would reach that level of liking. I probably would just be in the middle of the road with it. But Riz Ahmed makes this a very unexpected type of film. I thought I was just gonna watch some throwaway streaming movie. I gotta be honest with you, because like sometimes on Netflix or Amazon or Hulu or whatever, sometimes they'll just make movies and they're just throwaways, right? It's fine. People watch it. It is what it is. But this surprised me on all levels. Very unexpected, a very swift, just kind of like punch to the face when it came to Riz Ahmed's performance and just the overall structure of the film. I was surprising myself on how much I was enjoying it. And then when it ended, I was like, man, I really wanted to see more, because it kind of left it. It's not really like a cliffhanger, but like, it's kind of one of those things to where like, oh, I want to see what else like happens in this universe and with these characters. I really thought it was surprising on that level, but he's really great. The two boys that play his sons, wonderful. Any child actor that can compete with the adult actor in the scene and like go toe to toe with them and be just as good or even better, lights out good every single time. And so the dynamic between the three of them was really well done. I thought like they had a great like kind of like fatherly son like chemistry, and just I thought the kids really were on their A game. So I give them both props. Everyone else pretty good, but it's mainly about those three. Octavia Spencer, she's not in it that much, but she's Octavia Spencer. She can do whatever she wants. And then the mother is played by Janina Gavankar. I was first introduced to her from The League. Funny show. Check it out. It's on Hulu. But I thought, I wish I could see more of her, but I'm glad that she's taking on more of these like dramatic roles post The League, and kind of really showing us just how ranged she is as an actress. But I wish she could have had more scenes for sure. But yeah, I thought Riz Ahmed carried this movie. Yeah, absolutely. And him and the two boys that played his sons. So, because it's not really about the alien threat, it's about a father reconnecting with his sons, especially after coming back from overseas and suffering from PTSD. That's the core of the story. And it's heart-wrenching to see someone who's trying desperately to just have a good relationship with his sons really have the the government say otherwise and be like, no, you can't do that, you're unwell. And so it's just really sad to see it from that standpoint. And that will do it for my review of Encounter. Please let me know down below if you've seen it or not, whether you liked it, loved it, hated it, whatever. So that will do it for this review, guys. I'm Chase Lee, and tune in next time for whatever I review next. I will see you guys later.